Well, I'm in my little garage right now, and came out here earlier to start a video because I want to show you all some really cool books that I had packed away in here and I forgot about, and they're all from the 60s and they're TV tie-ins. So I'm going to show you those in a minute, but before I do that, I decided to ride my bike here over to Records and Tapes Galore a little bit earlier, and found some really cool stuff. Today, I have wanted a bike pull-along for a while, and I'll be darned, this one was laying out in the trash. Everything's there, it's in good working shape, just got to clean it up and hook it up to my bike. And I've wanted one of those for ages, and I might even try to take Charlie Cat or Juno for some bike rides once I get that fixed up for him. And then most of you know that I have some health difficulties with my back. I can ride my bike for as long as I want to, but I can't walk without the walker right now till I have my back surgery. And my walker I've had for like 3 years and it's fallen apart. This one was put out by the road, again, just needs to be cleaned up, and it's better than the one I had. And so I was, so thankful for both those finds. And then found some really cool stuff over at Records and Tapes Galore, but we'll go into that in an episode of On the Record. So I'm going to get those books out, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Okay, this is not a particularly pretty backdrop, but then again, it is a garage. So I got to move some of these books here first, get to those later. But the ones from the 1960s are the ones that I thought y'all might be interested in seeing. Got two here from the Mod Squad. One assignment, The Arranger, and two assignment, The Hideout. And I was never a big Mod Squad fan when it was on, but my mom and dad surprisingly liked the Mod Squad. And I think my sister did too. This is copyright 1969, that one. And then this one, probably both the same. Copyright 1970. Like the late 60s, early 70s artwork. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. And then let's reach down in here, and then we've got the Wild West with Bonanza. And this one's called Heroes of the Wild West. Exciting stories selected by the Cartwright family. So they're not actually about Bonanza, but about the family itself. All three of these that I've showed you so far are published by Whitman. This one's from 1970. It's got, already it's losing that 1960s style of art to a more, stark, I guess, style. But that's a good one. Now this one goes back a little bit further. Warner Brothers Maverick, based on the TV series starring James Garner and Jack Kelly. This one also is published by Whitman, and they published a lot of television tie-in books. This one is 1959. What's really neat on this one is that a lot of these older ones, they have the laminate plastic over them, and it will be peeling. This one's still in good shape, no peeling on it at all. So, nice representation of James Garner on the cover. We got a stagecoach and stuff on the back. That's cool. Now jumping back to the 1960s or 70s, Hawaii 5-0, and the story's called Top Secret. Again, it's a Whitman TV tie-in book. And this one, published in 1969. And let me show you the difference here. 1969 still looks like a 60s style artwork. And then 1970, and you can see how the artwork's changing. It's funny how artwork seems to change from decade to decade, and then you go to 1959, and it's, again, a whole different style of artwork. Another Whitman tie-in, TV tie-in, Wells Fargo, and this one's called Danger Station, popular TV program. This one is from 1958, and again, as you can see, the artwork is similar in style to the Maverick one. Very nice book. This one has a little bit of the laminate peeling here, as you can see. I'm going to try to seal that down so it won't peel any further. Love the artwork cover on these Whitman books. Then, oh yeah, we don't want to forget Rin Tin Tin, Renty. That is a cool looking book. And again, the laminate is in great shape, and I believe this is late 1950s also. It's in Roman numerals. So but I believe it's about 1957. I don't read Roman numerals. I'll look it up when I get back inside on the computer and see how close I was, but I'm thinking 1957. Definitely not before 1958. Then, let's see, we're getting down to the bottom of it. Challenge of the Ice. These are real life stories. These were not TV tie-ins, but they were, it's from the Whitman company, and you could tell because they had a very particular style about them, especially on the inner sleeve, or the inner leaves. And this one was published in 1963. And again, you can see the difference in the decades, like I said, is always amazing to me. What else we got in here? What else I got in here? Got other stuff in here. Not all of it is appropriate to what I'm doing right now. This would be the last one I have from that era. I mean, not that era, but the TV tie-ins from Whitman. And this one actually, again, is not a TV tie-in, but it was, Whitman. And they were stories for young people, all of them, but they were written not too badly. I've enjoyed different Whitman books. Original sticker on here is 59 cents. More Than Courage. These are real life stories of horses and dogs and people who have loved them. I lost a vote on my part there because it didn't say anything about cats. But this one, published in MCMLX. Another one in Roman numerals. There's a couple other things I want to show you that are not from Whitman. And the first one is this 1968 Green Sheet Almanac and Green Book, which is really cool. It's got, because space exploration, that was so prominent in everybody's conscious in the 1960s because of the challenge to go to the moon and actually going to the moon. This one has a really cool spaceship headed towards the moon. And this is 1968, as I said. It's got some really interesting things in it. May do a separate video about that one someday. It looks like it might be enjoyable. Then, this is from Random House, but it's much in the style. There's one of the damn trucks going by for all the construction of the road, so, it went the other way. Alright, cool. This is very much in the Whitman style, a little bit bigger than the Whitman books, and a little bit more written towards the, like maybe teen crowd instead of the younger ones. This is a paper jacket. The Black Stallion Revolts. It's lovely artwork. I'm going to say this is 1940s, judging by the artwork. And I'd be wrong. It's 1953, but it was pretty darn close, right? Right. Okay, then, coming up on the end here, splash these through quickly through here. Tom Swift and the Electronic Hydro Lung. Never read Tom Swift, but I know he's a pretty popular series. The Rider of the Mojave by James Fallon. This one I think goes back to the 20s. Let's see. And this would have been a book actually for adolescents mostly too. 1924. I was right. And then a few other odds and ends, but primarily I wanted to show you those Whitman books, and with a recommendation: do not store these books or any books in a garage or in a basement where they are going to get damp. They will grow mold fast. I caught it before there was a problem with these ones, so these are going to go back inside and into my collection on the bookshelves. So thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this. Love you all very much, and I will see you again real soon. God bless you always.